Tell these people who keep saying that this fight is scripted for Jake Paul to win.
Well, just come to the fight and you'll see.
Jake El Gallo!
This motherfucker's so disrespectful. How dare he talk to Mike like that? What do you mean? Some guy, this dude just said he wanted to fight me. What'd I do?
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Well, people are just really hating right now. Like the haters are running wild.
And he's doing good, man. For a guy that he's just doing it, and this is good. And he's doing so much good for boxing. Listen, this guy got 70 million people following him every time he fights.
Right, yeah.
The champions in the world don't have that many people following them. Because sometimes my mind plays tricks on me, and my mind tells me I'm a bitch. If you think you're flying and you walk around the baddest man in the planet, why don't you fight that motherfucker? Like now, I want to fight this young motherfucker.
Just thinking, I can't believe he's favored to win this fight.
Well, that's so, listen, I'm 60 years old, he's 27, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Is this possibly the last time for you?
I don't think so.
You've got more in you.
When Mike Tyson stepped into the ring with Jake Paul, fans expected fireworks. Instead, they got a performance that left everyone questioning, was this fight real, or was it just another scripted spectacle? Sylvester Stallone's bold defense of Tyson adds another layer to this explosive controversy. Let's break it all down. Sylvester Stallone, a longtime friend and admirer of Tyson, was quick to weigh in. The Rocky star didn't shy away from suggesting that financial motivations might have influenced Tyson's performance. According to Stallone, Tyson's legacy shouldn't be judged based on one questionable match, especially one that may have been more about business than boxing. The match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was billed as a must-see clash, blending Jake Paul's growing celebrity in boxing with Tyson's iconic status. But from the opening bell, something felt off. Tyson's movements were slower, his punches lacked their usual ferocity, and his signature style seemed to be absent. Fans immediately noticed the disparity between Tyson's training footage, where he appeared sharp and focused, and his lackluster performance in the ring. The reaction on social media was swift. Many fans accused the fight of being scripted, pointing to Tyson's subdued aggression and Jake Paul's confidence as evidence that the outcome had been predetermined. Memes flooded the internet, mocking the fight as more of a performance than a genuine competition. Jake Paul, who co-founded the promotion behind the event, became a central figure in the backlash. Reports suggested that Paul earned significantly more from the match than Tyson, leading many to speculate whether financial incentives influenced how the fight unfolded. Could Tyson have been paid to underperform, ensuring a favorable result for Paul? In the wake of the controversy, Sylvester Stallone stepped up to defend Tyson. Known for his deep respect for the sport of boxing, Stallone emphasized that Tyson's legacy should remain untarnished despite the criticisms. Stallone suggested that the fight might have been influenced by the financial realities of modern boxing. He highlighted the entertainment aspect of such matches, where the spectacle often outweighs the competition. According to Stallone, Tyson's decision to participate in the fight may have been motivated by business rather than an all-out desire to win. But Stallone didn't stop there. He also had a pointed message for Jake Paul.
It was fun watching old Mike Tyson fight this young YouTuber clown. It made Rocky VI look way more legit.
Show some gratitude, Stallone reminded Paul, and by extension the fans, that sharing the ring with a legend like Tyson is an honor, regardless of the circumstances. His comments sparked discussions about the generational gap in boxing and how newer fighters approach the sport compared to its legends. The idea that the fight was staged has raised broader concerns about the integrity of modern boxing. Fans have pointed to Tyson's limited punches and lack of signature moves as evidence that he may have been instructed to hold back. While nothing has been proven, the possibility that Jake Paul paid Tyson to underperform has fueled skepticism. Critics argue that such tactics undermine the authenticity of boxing, turning it into more of a spectacle than a sport. This isn't the first time the legitimacy of boxing has been called into question. In recent years, celebrity matches and exhibition bouts have blurred the lines between entertainment and competition. While these events draw massive audiences, they often leave purists questioning whether the sport's traditions are being eroded. For Tyson, the fight has sparked a debate about his motivations. Was he simply fulfilling a business obligation, or was there more to his performance than meets the eye? Fans remain divided, with some understanding the financial pressures athletes face and others feeling betrayed by what they perceived as a lack of effort. Jake Paul's rise in the boxing world has been nothing short of meteoric. From YouTube star to headline fighter, Paul has carved out a niche as a polarizing figure in the sport. His ability to draw massive audiences has made him a valuable asset for promotions, but it has also drawn criticism from traditionalists who question his legitimacy as a boxer. In the case of the Tyson fight, Paul's involvement as a promoter has raised eyebrows. As co-founder of the event's promotion, Paul had significant financial stakes in the match's outcome. This dual role as both fighter and promoter has led some to question whether the fight's authenticity was compromised for monetary gain. Reports indicating that Paul earned more than Tyson have only added fuel to the fire. Fans have speculated that Paul's financial incentives may have played a role in shaping how the fight unfolded. While no concrete evidence supports these claims, the optics of the situation have left many feeling uneasy. Despite the controversy, Tyson's legacy as one of boxing's greatest remains largely intact. Fans recognize that his achievements in the ring far outweigh the outcome of a single match, especially one that many view as an exhibition rather than a serious competition. Tyson's career has been defined by his unmatched power, speed, and tenacity. From his reign as the youngest heavyweight champion in history to his iconic battles against some of the sport's toughest opponents, Tyson's place in boxing history is secure. For many, the Jake Paul fight is seen as a footnote in an otherwise extraordinary career. While it may have sparked debate about the direction of modern boxing, it hasn't diminished the respect and admiration Tyson commands among fans and fellow fighters alike. The controversy surrounding the Tyson-Paul fight also highlights the financial pressures athletes face, even at the highest levels. For Tyson, who has been open about his financial struggles in the past, participating in high-profile exhibition matches may be a way to secure his future. Boxing, like many sports, has increasingly become driven by money. Pay-per-view events, sponsorships, and promotions now play a significant role in shaping the landscape of the sport. While this has created opportunities for fighters to earn substantial incomes, it has also raised concerns about the integrity of the competition. The Tyson-Paul fight serves as a stark reminder of this dynamic. While the match may have entertained millions, it also left many questioning whether the sport's traditions are being sacrificed in favor of spectacle and profit. Sylvester Stallone's comments about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson also shed light on the generational gap in boxing. For legends like Tyson, the sport was about proving dominance in the ring and leaving a lasting legacy. For newer fighters like Paul, the emphasis often seems to be on entertainment and branding. This shift has sparked debate among fans and analysts. While some appreciate the accessibility and excitement that celebrity matches bring to the sport, others worry that boxing's core values are being overshadowed. Stallone's message to Paul, to respect the legends who paved the way, underscores the importance of acknowledging boxing's history. As the sport continues to evolve, maintaining a connection to its roots will be essential for preserving its authenticity. The Tyson-Paul fight is part of a broader trend in boxing where exhibition matches and celebrity bouts are becoming increasingly common. While these events attract massive audiences, they also raise questions about the future of the sport. Will boxing continue to prioritize entertainment over competition, or will it find a way to balance the two, ensuring that the sport remains both accessible and authentic? For fans, the controversy surrounding the Tyson-Paul fight is a reminder of the challenges boxing faces in the modern era. While the sport has always been about more than just what happens in the ring, maintaining its integrity will be crucial for its long-term success. The Tyson-Paul fight is emblematic of a growing trend where boxing blurs the lines between sport and spectacle. In many ways, this evolution mirrors the broader transformation of entertainment industries, where audience engagement often takes precedence over traditional values. For purists, boxing was once a test of skill, endurance, and strategy, a battle of wills in its purest form. But the rise of celebrity bouts has shifted the focus towards showmanship. These events, while lucrative, often prioritize theatrics over competition, leaving fans to question whether they're witnessing a genuine fight or a well-choreographed performance. The inclusion of Sylvester Stallone in this conversation adds a unique perspective. As the star of the Rocky franchise, Stallone understands the power of storytelling in boxing. His films elevated the sport to new heights of cultural relevance, blending raw emotion with physical triumph. Yet even Stallone seems concerned about the trajectory of modern boxing, urging newer fighters like Jake Paul to respect the foundational principles that made legends like Mike Tyson household names. To understand why this fight caused such an uproar, we must consider Mike Tyson's legacy. Tyson isn't just a boxer, he's a cultural phenomenon. His journey from troubled youth to world champion captivated millions, and his unmatched ferocity in the ring set a standard few could reach. But Tyson's story is also one of redemption. After facing personal and financial struggles, he reinvented himself, becoming a beloved figure in pop culture. His appearances in movies, podcasts, and exhibitions have kept him in the spotlight, proving that his influence extends far beyond boxing. For Tyson, this fight with Jake Paul was likely less about proving himself and more about capitalizing on his enduring appeal. However, the lackluster performance has led some to wonder whether this decision was worth the backlash. While his core fans remain loyal, others see the fight as a blemish on his otherwise legendary career. Boxing has always had a financial component, but the modern era has taken this to another level. High-profile bouts are now multi-million-dollar productions, complete with sponsorships, pay-per-view deals, and merchandising. While this has made the sport more accessible and profitable, it has also raised concerns about the motivations behind certain matches. The Tyson-Paul fight is a prime example. With Jake Paul as a co-founder of the event's promotion, the financial incentives were clear. Reports indicate that Paul earned a significantly larger payout than Tyson, fueling speculation about whether the fight was more business than sport. This dynamic raises a critical question. Has boxing become too focused on profit? While there's nothing wrong with fighters earning substantial paydays, critics argue that prioritizing money over authenticity could erode the sport's credibility. Fans want to believe in the integrity of the matches they watch. When fights are perceived as scripted or staged, it undermines the trust that has made boxing a beloved tradition for generations. Jake Paul's entry into boxing has been polarizing, to say the least. On one hand, he has introduced the sport to a younger audience, leveraging his massive social media following to draw millions of viewers. On the other hand, his approach, blending boxing with entertainment, has drawn criticism from purists who view his matches as publicity stunts rather than genuine contests. Paul's strategy is undeniably effective. His fights generate massive revenue, and his name consistently dominates headlines. But as the Tyson-Paul bout demonstrated, this approach comes with risks. By promoting matches that blur the line between competition and performance, Paul risks alienating fans who value authenticity. Stallone's comments about gratitude further emphasize the importance of respecting the sport's traditions. For Paul, fighting legends like Tyson is an opportunity to learn and grow as a boxer, not just as an entertainer. Whether Paul embraces this perspective remains to be seen. The clash between Tyson and Paul also highlights a broader generational shift in boxing. For fighters like Tyson, the sport was a way of life, a grueling test of skill and determination. For newer entrants like Paul, boxing is as much about branding and content creation as it is about fighting. This shift reflects changes in the way audiences consume sports. Today's fans are drawn to personalities as much as performances. They want access to their favorite fighters outside the ring, whether through social media, documentaries, or lifestyle brands. While this evolution has expanded boxing's reach, it has also sparked debates about the sport's future. Can boxing maintain its authenticity while adapting to the demands of a modern audience? Or will the emphasis on entertainment ultimately dilute its competitive spirit? Stallone's defense of Tyson wasn't just about the fight, it was a call to action for the next generation of fighters. His comments highlighted the importance of honoring the legends who paved the way and learning from their experiences. Stallone's own connection to boxing through the Rocky franchise underscores his passion for the sport. His film celebrated the grit and determination required to succeed in the ring, portraying boxing as a metaphor for life's struggles. By urging Paul to show gratitude and respect, Stallone reminded everyone of the values that make boxing more than just a sport. It's a test of character, resilience, and respect, a tradition that must be preserved even as the sport evolves. For Tyson, the fallout from this fight is unlikely to have a lasting impact on his legacy. His achievements in the ring are too significant to be overshadowed by one controversial match. However, the fight does raise questions about his future in boxing. Will Tyson continue to participate in exhibition matches, or will he step away from the sport to focus on other ventures? Given his popularity and enduring appeal, it's likely that Tyson will remain a prominent figure in the public eye regardless of his next steps. For fans, the hope is that Tyson's future endeavors will align more closely with the values that made him a legend. Whether through mentorship, commentary, or other contributions to the sport, Tyson has the opportunity to continue shaping boxing's legacy. As the dust settles, the Tyson-Paul fight will likely be remembered as a turning point in the conversation about boxing's future. While the match itself may not have lived up to expectations, it has sparked important discussions about authenticity, respect, and the balance between sport and entertainment. For Tyson, the fight serves as a reminder of the challenges that come with maintaining a legacy in a rapidly changing industry. For Paul, it's an opportunity to reflect on his role as both a fighter and a promoter. Ultimately, the fight's true impact will depend on how the boxing world responds. Will it double down on spectacle, or will it recommit to the principles that made the sport great? The answer will shape boxing's trajectory for years to come. Is this just the beginning of a new era in boxing, or a warning sign of what's to come? As the sport continues to evolve, one thing is certain: the conversation about its future is far from over. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos, dive deeper, stay curious, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, inside out.